teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will get the first swing today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Softball brought down after a nice run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. Some hard running there through a tackle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Here's the second down play. They're going to run it here. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down after that previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Can he get there on the ground? They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They hold up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
You make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now play number 9 on this drive. On first down, it's play action. It's a quick grab. Heading for the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. They'll give it to the running back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And here comes the punter onto the field.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Fighting off the defender. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker. So let's check out that. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And this one is caught. The defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll try the right here. Fights through the tackler.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. He's got room to run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Yeah, the quarterback to me looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pass is intercepted. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They go with a short shovel pass. Tackled there by the defense.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Single back takes the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll hand it off. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision?
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Tailback takes the handoff again.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunity.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! That's how you finish a play. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. That is broken up and incomplete.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And they'll use the ground game here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
He'll hand it off. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. They'll try to run for the first down. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Wide open downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing.
Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6. Extra point try coming now. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. This defense had a real hard time stopping this quarterback, and that's a frustration penalty. They roughed him. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Send the back in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The short completion with the tight end.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Checks this down to the running back. Touchdown, Tigers, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Running back has it on the screen now. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Cut quickly. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That feels like a frustration penalty. This quarterback has been lighting them up, and the defense hit him late that time. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Sideline catch made, but they stop him for no gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Throwing up play action. Makes a quick grab. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab on the move. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Handoff from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Grab behind the line. It's sharp. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Will not be brought down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
Looking to pass here. And the trick play doesn't fool him on third down. Fourth down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. When he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. He'll go down, but that stiff arm burned him. First down yardage. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They feed the fullback this time. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Who makes the grab? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a quarterback keeper. Has the first down and more. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
He's got it on a crossing route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. There's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Here comes a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Give it to the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The shotgun handoff here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down and inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Fights off a defender.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The punt team making their way on the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, another nice gain by this. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. bootleg looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. They connect for 6.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense, extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important second down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Punt team ready to boot it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Looking to pass here on second down. Took contact on the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
As the first down is still going. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33. Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They'll run it here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, the shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So, 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Will go for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Give it to the big fullback here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The big fullback's got it here. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaks an open space. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Touchdown, Tigers. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown on the play. This one could go either way. This time the pass interference call goes against the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Takes the handoff again. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. After play fake, he'll look to throw it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
They'll kick it away here. Fair catch. Take it at the 50. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. QB decides to keep it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Movement here from the tight end. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And this pass is caught. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. And they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Defense does a good job of taking away the short routes and anything that might be close to the 1st down marker. The problem is they didn't account for the quarterback's legs. He pulls it down and picks up a 1st down.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a 1st down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Pounding away with the run game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Offense operating from the pistol. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Takes the handoff on the counter play. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here's the 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. A play action, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I'm surprised they're still throwing the football. At this point in the game, just run the football, work the clock, and get the heck out of here and get ready for next week.
Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. 1st down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Inside the 35. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down of the 17. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's press coverage now from these DBs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. 2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. This time, a completion. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.